Hello everyone, welcome back to the new Age Yogi. Today I want to talk to you about 4 kinds of people you can completely avoid on your spiritual journey who are not going to do anything great for you. Now what happens is that when you walk this spiritual path, there will be lots of people with lots of comments, lots of preconceived notions that they have about someone walking the spiritual path. Through this video, I do not mean to offend anyone. I do not mean to say that they are wrong. What I mean to say is that when such comments were made for me, it really did not help me at all. There were lots of times where I would stay up late at night and think that, is it necessary for me to be a certain way? Is it necessary that since I'm on a spiritual path, I cannot do certain things? It all depends on who you are. This path is something that is very personal to you, and so I would tell you that do not let anyone come into your own space, into your own sadhana, into your own spiritual journey and tell you otherwise. This is a very personal process and everybody takes their own time and pace with it. So here is this video because I face so many things. I do not want you guys to face so many things. So when I tell you, you can ignore this person, you can ignore what they are saying. If you can't ignore the person, please understand that I am coming from a place of love and not from a place of hate. I just want you to progress and become the best version of yourself. And I do not want anyone to stop you from doing that. The first kind of person that you really need to avoid on your spiritual journey is the person that is an idealist. Now, lots of people, when you're walking the spiritual path and they know about it, and there will be some certain situations where you might get a little angry, where you might get a little rude, where you might feel like, you need to stand your ground. These people will come to you and say, hey, you are on the spiritual path. You should learn how to let go. You should learn how to not get angry. You should not be the person that should, feel a certain way, or you should not be a person that should do things a certain way. How can you get angry when you're on your spiritual path? How can you get pissed off with someone when you're on your spiritual path? How can you be someone that stands your ground when you're on your spiritual path? How can you be someone that actually has fun when you are on your spiritual path? And so many other things. Please avoid this person. Just because you are on a spiritual path does not mean that you're not going to stand your ground when it is required for you to do so. Just because you're on your spiritual path doesn't give anyone else the liberty to make you feel a certain way, behave a certain way, or do anything according to their opinions of who you should be. The second kind of things that people say that I would really like you to avoid is when someone comments on your body or your mind. I just don't want you to take it seriously. Don't avoid these people. They might be giving great suggestions, but just don't take it too personally. When someone comments on your body, when someone comments on your mind, when someone comments on your facial features, when someone comments on, whether you're too fat, whether you're too thin, whether you're too smart, whether you're too dumb, whether you're too white, whether you're too black, just don't take this seriously. Now, the reason that I am saying this is solely because when we are on the spiritual path, what we're trying to do is detach from our body and mind. We're trying to negate the possible existence of the body and the mind, and that is where true spirituality starts. If you've done Isha Kriya, you'll know that the whole point of Isha Kriya is actually creating a distance between who you are and who you perceive to be. So when someone is making comments on your body and your mind, there's a certain attachment that you will form with your own body and mind, right? So we want to avoid these things on a personal level as well as what externally is coming. When someone makes comments like this, what I would like for you to do is understand that they are not talking about you. They are talking about your body, and just having that distinction really helps, because now you know that you are separate from who your body is and what your mind is. The third kind of person that I would like you to avoid completely is a person that comments on your diet. So whether you are a meat eater, whether you're a vegetarian, whether you're vegan, whether you are someone that drinks tea, whether you're someone that loves coffee, whether you need your coffee in the morning or you don't need your coffee in the morning, whether you eat a large meal, whether you eat a small meal, that is completely up to you. If you are someone that feels that, okay, probably eating non-vegetarian food is something that is stopping my spiritual progress or making me feel a certain way, or I don't feel good, that is when you stop. You do not stop when someone else tells you or tries to portray that since you are a spiritual person, you need to not eat non-veg or not drink tea. Do not listen to this person. Run as far away from this person as you can, because honestly, until and unless it doesn't come from within, anything that you leave right now just because the outside world is asking you to leave it, you will return to it 10 times stronger. So if you leave probably non-vegetarian food for a long period of time, after certain points of time you will start craving it like anything. Even in Isha Yoga Center, nobody really says that you need to stop eating non-veg food. It's not allowed in the ashram, yes, but you can always go out and eat it and nobody is going to stop you. It depends upon you. When we talk about Om Swami, in his book, The Wellness Sense, that is where he writes, that occasionally if you want to have a glass of wine, if you want to enjoy your favorite food, which might not be vegetarian, please go ahead and do it. But there are some ignorant people that actually think that, this has to not happen. And, you need to get out of that orthodox mindset and, live life the way you would like to. If you go ahead and eat non-veg food, it will not create as much karma as if you stop yourself and contemplate on whether you should eat it or not eat it. So do what you want, but just know that occasionally everything is okay. There are lots of people out there that are going to correct your diet in a certain way just to make themselves feel superior than you. But these people are not people that will ever do sadhana. These people are not people that will, spend time actually focusing on their own mental and physical well-being. But these people will come and comment on everybody else's diets, everybody else's way of doing things, everybody else's sadhana, what kind of meditation you do. Oh, this meditation is better than that meditation. Please avoid such people. Just if correcting your diet and actually reading books and, telling others on what they should do actually gave you enlightenment, then half the world would be enlightened. If you are not doing your sadhana and you're going about telling other people that, this is how you should eat, this is how you should sleep, this is what you should do, that does not help in any way. That is not bringing you any benefits, nor is it bringing the other person any benefits. So people that do that really need to stop doing that, and people that do that, you need to stop listening to them. Please. I think you should avoid people that come and make comments on how expensive spirituality is. If you are doing a course and someone comes and says that, why is this course so expensive? If someone is there and you've bought like a Devi Gudi, or if you've bought a Dhyanalinga yantra and someone comes and says, oh my God, why is this yantra so expensive? You need to really, really avoid such people, because in a way, these people don't understand that everybody has a house to run. Even if you are on the path of spirituality, you're still eating food, you're still living under a roof, you're still paying electricity bills, right? So please avoid such people at all costs, because they don't understand that actually running an organization and offering courses and things like that also costs money. It's not like it's it's happening free of cost. It all requires money to run. These are the people that will go to a shopping mall and spend 20,000 rupees and come. But when you buy a yantra for 10,000 rupees, these people will be the ones that will say, oh my God, why is this so expensive? I mean, everybody has their priorities in life, right? I don't need new clothes, but a yantra, I know how much that can help my spiritual progress. So that is why I am putting my money there. And that's okay. If that's not okay with you, that's fine. I really hope you never interact with such people in your life. Even if you do, it's going to be a lot of fun, but I hope you don't have to. If you've met some very absurd people that have some very absurd comments about your spirituality, please leave a comment and let me know. If you like this video and you agree with me, please give it a thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much. See you next time. Lastly, if anyone tells you that you're too young to do spiritual stuff, I don't even have to say anything. I know you know the answer to this.